What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel, and as you guys can see, today we're gonna be doing things a little bit different. So what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be going over our whole Funko collection right here behind me, and I have some more over there as well. And we're pretty much gonna be telling you guys how we started Funko collecting, what got us into it, which one our first pops was, and etc. So if you guys are excited to watch this, make sure you hit that like button, and if you guys want to see some more in the future, make sure you hit that sub button so you don't miss out on the next one. This is pretty much my whole Funko collection right here. We got a lot of anime stuff, and some of it is also my girlfriend's stuff in there as well. She likes to collect some movie and TV show ones. And then over here, as you guys can see, I got the 2 Luffy's and the 1 deluxe that I have not gotten a shelf for yet, and I couldn't really fit it anywhere. It's kind of scary having it there because they don't have cases, and God forbid a leak happens and it floods down here. Well, yeah, rest in peace to those pops. And then over here I got some more anime pops, as you guys can see. So I do have my whole collection categorized. So pretty much right here behind me is all in order. So it starts from Dragon Ball right here, and then it goes into One Piece, and then it goes into Naruto, and then this collection, well, the whole collection continues right over here. We get into some Bleach, then Hunter x Hunter, Attack on Titan, My Hero, Black Clover, Fire Force, Demon Slayer, and then Jujutsu Kaisen is the one that's most recent. So yeah, I think I do have everything in the correct order, but it's just something that I like to do. I like to organize the way my pops are shown. And then right here on the lower row, it's not necessarily ordered in a specific way. It's more like TV shows and then movies, but the movies are categorized within each other. So as you guys can see, I got Rick and Morty, then some Park and Recs. These are sitcoms, then Game of Thrones, then now we're into movies. We got Harry Potter, and then we got all the horror movies, right, or horror stuff. And then we got the heroes, so we go DC, and then we got all Marvel, so that's Miles Morales, Doctor Strange. Yeah, you guys know the rest, right? That's all Marvel right there. And then we got Lilo and Stitch and Mirabelle from freaking Encanto. I don't know why I couldn't remember that, but this is the Disney section right here. So yeah, that's pretty much my entire collection. Now getting into answering some questions you guys may have. So the first question would be, what is my first pop that I've ever gotten? So I'm not too sure, but I do know that my first 2 pops were gifts. I don't know which one I got first, but check this out. So one of the first pops that I actually got was this OG PX Miles Morales one right here. The PPG for that I think is about 70 bucks or so. I don't remember, but that one is considered to be a grail because it's the OG Miles Morales suit from Across the Spider-Verse. Yep, from not Across the Spider-Verse, Into the Spider-Verse. And then my second one that was gifted, which just recently restocked, the Naruto eating the ramen noodles box lunch exclusive. That was also a gift to me, and I think that one may have been my first one because everyone knows that I'm into anime, and Naruto back in the days was like, I mean, do I really gotta say it, guys? Like, I had way more posters, but as you guys can see, Naruto was like my #1 show back in the days. So that was like, alright, you gotta get this guy a Naruto gift if you want to make him happy. But now it's transitioned because it's not only Naruto. I'm a big One Piece fan, if you guys didn't know, as you guys could tell on the channel. So yeah, one of those 2 were my first pops that I've ever received, and it's pretty cool to know the actual value behind it now. Never did I think I would start collecting Funkos, but I guess that'll be the next question. What got me into collecting Funkos? Honestly, I want to say 2 things. One, the influence of seeing CJ, because CJ actually started collecting Funkos before me. Yeah, I had those Funkos for a while, but I've seen him actually start his collection before me, and that kind of made me want to get into it too, because I seen him having fun with it and telling me all these different things, and I was like, you know. And it wasn't until the end of late last year that I started just collecting like crazy. Like, I just started going out and looking for them. I went to Comic-Con and I see a whole bunch of these Funkos that I want, and I just went insane. And I don't know, I just like having these collectibles. It's just something about being an anime fan and seeing all these amazing molds made for these different characters. I just like the idea of it. I just have fun with it. Yeah, I guess that's what I could say got me into collecting Funkos. It's like once you get one and you start getting more and more, you realize you have a collection behind you, and you're like, well, that happened. Now, which one is my most valuable Funko? That would probably be this Yuji that I got right here from Comic-Con this past year. As you guys can see, it has the original Comic-Con sticker on there. It is not a share sticker. So this one, I believe, is about 130, right? Yeah, I mean, either way, this, if it's not that, it's gonna be these two Luffys right here. I believe the Going Merry is valued more though. It's at 125, 120 around there, and then this one's about 100 to 105, somewhere around there. I don't know, I could be wrong, but those are my most expensive Funkos that I have in this collection. But the Yuji is the one that definitely takes it all. But yeah, I mean, as you guys can see, I have literally a whole bunch of Funko Pops, and you guys might be wondering, well, how much do I have in total? I actually have some that I've ordered on Entertainment Earth for pre-orders, so I think I have about 7 that I'm waiting. So if we subtract the 7 that I don't have, I have about 90 right here in the house that you guys have seen. So I do know I'm very close to getting my first 100, because when I do pre-order these pops, I always add them into my collection, on whether it's on my Funko list or on my Hobby DB collection list, and so therefore I can see the total amount that I have. And when I see it on Hobby DB, it says I have 98 in total. So that's how much pops I have, whether it hasn't gotten here or not. That's how much is supposed to be in my collection. So definitely when I hit my first 100th, I want it to be something really cool. Like, I want it to be a grail pretty much. So I don't know what it's gonna be yet. Maybe I'll ask you guys to help me out, and we'll do a whole video on trying to search for my 100th pop, right? Because it's just like 100 pops, guys. I mean, you guys can see I'm literally running out of space, and yeah, I gotta do something about that. I gotta do something about these pops. Not that I hate these pops, it's just I gotta consolidate my collection a little bit, because I do have a lot of pops that not necessarily don't need to have, but I mean, we'll figure that out when the time comes. The best thing I could recommend you guys is, if you're starting to collect Funkos, if you're just starting out, do not rush the process. I know that there's so much pops out there that you guys want to get your hands on, and you're like, oh my god, this one came out, I need to get it, or you see it for a steal and you're just trying to keep up with the releases. Guys, trust me, the time will come for when it's time to purchase the pop. Do not rush it. I kind of did that in the beginning. That's why I'm saying I have a whole bunch of these pops, but I realized that at the end of the day, it's not about having every pop. It's more about having the pops that make you the happiest, right? Like, what in your collection makes you love your collection? You know what I mean? What makes you be like, yeah, like this I love everything that I have in here, and I wouldn't even think about getting rid of it. Like, that's what it's all about at the end of the day, and having fun mostly, you know? Anyways, if you guys have any other questions that you want to know about my collection, let me know down in the comments. We're gonna switch it over to CJ and see what he has on his collection. So here we go.
I'm sorry, I'm not used to that. So today, as you can see, we're gonna take a dive into my collection. Alright, so now the first Funko Pop that I ever got my hands on was this one. I was in the very beginning stage of collecting Funko Pops. One Piece, clearly my favorite anime. And I just went into the store, the nearest Funko Pop store around here, and I got a couple of them. I got, like, it was Luffy, it was Nami, it was a whole bunch of like about 6 or 7 of them. I just splurged on them. Now out of my whole collection, there's 2 that stands out to me the most. The ones that I really cherish the most. It's Ryuk from Death Note. And then, you already know, one of my favorites, Zoro Enma. It's just crazy mold there. Now, based off of PPG, my whole collection is valued about 3K. And I'm gonna show you the top 3 most expensive Funko Pops that I have. So, my 3rd most valuable possession that I have is Luffy signed with the JSA certification. This one values around 150. Now down at number 2 we have the Ryuk Funko Pop from Death Note, and this one's valued around 220. And last but not least, as you all may know, I have the Brook Funko Pop signed. May I see your panties? And this one right here is about 500 plus. I started collecting Funkos about 3-4 years ago, I want to say. And what got me into collecting these is just, I used to see them always around. I used to think they were funny. But then once I really started to see like other people's collections, it made me want to grab more. And then once you get that one, if you know already, you just keep getting more and more. It's an addiction. It's an addiction. So as you can see, I kind of toned down like from how I was like years ago. But I'm still in it, and it's still something that I do as a hobby, and I just like having collectibles, as you can see here. And yeah, that's pretty much it as far as the Funko Pop collection.
Alright, so that will be it for today's video. I'm sitting here realizing that me and him both didn't do an outro, so here it is. I hope you guys enjoyed taking a deeper look into both of our collections. Let us know down in the comments what you guys enjoyed, and if you're a new collector in the community, maybe this video can help you out to pretty much organize how you should be collecting your Funkos. I mean, let's be honest, there's not really a correct way to collect Funkos, but like I mentioned before, it does get kind of overwhelming when you start splurging on them all at the same time. So save yourself some money, save yourself some space, save yourself the headache, and take it at your own pace. Anyways, if you guys have any other questions, let us know down in the comments, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. APC out!